Hello, chaps. I'm back with some more nuggets of strategy wisdom that I want to share with you. So, as you know, my journey started with me enrolling into an MBA. Although strategy is not one of the subjects, I got inclined, I started studying. I was doing sales last year, and it has drawn me to some really fascinating books on strategy. And to begin with, let me talk about Good Strategy, Bad Strategy by Richard Rumelt. There was a fascinating one I read, learned about, how to separate the wheat from the chaff and from the goal of the strategy to the blueprint of the strategy, okay? Then I went on to a Strategy Genius, another classic one which has, juice of many books put together. And then I was reading a book about selling to the right people. I don't remember the name. I'm going to try and put the name of the book in the description. And then I moved forward, and it got me going, and I've been reading more. And obviously, I had learned about the Art of War by Sun Tzu in the early days. I think I have not finished that book whenever I read it, but the most recent striking one was Strategy Bites Back, another interesting one. Very fascinating new perspective on strategy. Why even try things when you know that they cannot work out, they may not work out. That's one perspective. Another one could be, strategy has to be fluid and flexible. That was the juice of that book. You have to be highly creative. That was another essential that came out of that book. And another recent read, I mean, the one that I'm really highly focused on as of moment is, which is teaching me about discipline and concentration and quick reflexes. And that's none other than the book of Five Rings. Amazing book by Miyamoto Musashi, the famous Japanese warrior from the 15th century who was unbeaten. And yeah, so now I've come to a point, like, I have a scenario now. I'm training as well. I've been running for months, and recently, like last few days, I've been, after 6 months of break from weight training, I've been just lifting weights like just an hour before, just to switch the programs in my brain and to get some creative juice flowing. I just went to the gym, like, just for like 6 minutes, just two sets of 6 reps each of 18 kilos of the bench press, and amazing, the juice got going. I've come back, I've read one book, one more page from the no sir chapter. Pretty fascinating. Let me tell you what the juice of it is. It is essentially about the power on the, basically the potential and possibilities. So when you have potential, if it's when it's unlocked, that's when the possibilities manifest. And that's what it is all about. And it says, just by the glare of a master in your eyes is gonna make you shake, and you're gonna forget to even lift your sword, forget about trying anything. You're gonna probably end up dropping your sword. And the same thing is was like when a cat glares at you, a mouse falls down from the ceiling, captivated by the look in the cat's eyes. Amazing, isn't it? Like, just how powerful concentration, practice, and mastery can be. Another nugget that I have just read, and it's really mind-blowing, is in all fields of endeavor, there are things to learn and there are rules. People who have attained supreme mastery are beyond them. So they're beyond rules. They act freely and independently. To act independently outside of rules is called personifying great potential and great function. Amazing. So once you're a master, you're above all the rules. You set your rules, you set your frameworks, and you evolve your own strategies. So amazing. So now let me tell you how I am able to tackle my issues that I have, like challenges with a client. Like, I've recently got a warm lead. The client's trying to follow up. He's desperate to get going with the business, but he doesn't have anything in place, no documentation. So what I've done is, Strategic thinking, combination of concentration, strategic thinking, the wisdom distilled from all the books, and my training, which is making my reflexes quick. I'm like, okay, you know, I sent him a video tutorial link for the, 100 million offers book, the famous one, and said, watch this video, try to understand the summary of the book, how to make an offer that the client won't be able to resist. So this guy, he has an AI ML company he wants to launch, and he wants to back some clients. So what is the value proposition, what he should pack in the offer? I've sent him an offer, I've sent the video. Now my mind says, okay, I've drafted him a clever email saying, you know what, I need to tell him, look, he's a friend of mine, but I cannot work for free for him either. So let's be strategic about it. Let's say that, yeah, you read through the offer letter that I have prepared for your clients, potential clients. You watch the video, you link it up, you understand, how to strategize reaching your clients. So you are free to start practicing, your own sales stuff, innovation. But if you want me, we got to talk about it. So I'm holding on to the mail. Once he responds saying, I've read through, interesting or whatever his views are, and that's when I hit it at that time. Now I give him enough time to think through. So this is a positive change in my strategic thinking. Now I didn't get hasty enough to just press the send button. I'm holding on, saying, okay, maybe tonight midnight, after he's finished his work and he's watched the videos and thought through this, when it is synced into his mind, that's when I write an email to him tomorrow. So that's the big change in the way I think, and thanks to all the strategy books and thanks to the training. There you go. So if you want to know more about strategic thinking, critical thinking, please do watch more of my videos and shorts, and do subscribe to my channel. I hope you like my content. If you do, please hit the like button, and thank you very much. I appreciate your patience, and may the forces be with you, and let the victory be with you. Thank you.